Happy Wednesday.
How do you feel about the 53 stands now?
Awesome. Yeah, I'm excited about the guys that we were able to keep and done a good job all off-season program, all camp. Feel really good about putting the pieces together to develop a game plan, go give us a chance to compete in Washington. Yeah, I feel really good.
In terms of those guys that you got kept, we know that there has been some waiver claims. So take us through that the decision to bring in guys you don't know that much about, and then other guys who were on the roster yesterday have to go off the roster.
Yeah, it's just the kind of the roster is in flux all the time. You know what I mean? And that goes back to we're going to try to do what's best we can for the team always. And, you know, I think the main thing to note of that is pieces get shuffled around, pieces move, who's up on game day. And it's not just the 53, it's the practice squad. It's, you know, how many guys are going to get a jersey on Washington, the roles that they serve. There's a lot of things that go into that, and our guys know that. Yeah, that's always kind of a moving part deal, and we're always trying to put the best guys out there to give us a chance to win.
When it comes to just keeping two quarterbacks, how much was Kyler Murray's expected return taken into consideration on how many you're keeping in that decision there?
Yeah, I mean, Kyler, when he's healthy to play mentally and physically, he'll play. So that obviously led into part of our decision that he's getting ready to go, and when he's ready to go out there, he'll go out there.
Generally, every practice is important, every week is important, but when you consider the quarterback situation, you have a guy that just got here or a rookie, how valuable are these practices when it comes to
huge? Not just for the quarter. That's a good question. Not just for the quarterbacks, though, for everybody. You know what I mean? We're getting a lot of work done this week, practicing today. We got walkthrough tomorrow, but you know, the mental reps and starting to get into some different things that you know, that we're going to try to go execute on game day. You know, we got to make sure we rinse all those things, and it's really just our chance these days, our chances for our guys to get a little bit better. I'm pleased where we're at right now with that week.
I know with Josh, there was familiarity with Drew and kind of what he's trying to do. It helps. Have you gotten a sense of how comfortable Josh already is with what he does?
Yeah, very. He went in there yesterday and operated accordingly.
Who's going to be filling as a long snapper in practice this week?
We'll figure it out. We got a couple guys that are backups that can throw it back there.
How was it watching Monty work this time of year?
Awesome. I mean, it's you know, decisions. It goes to show you what preparation, how much preparation helps you for decisions that you have to make. You know how valuable that is, and when you're prepared, it's like, okay, it's just like the draft, or you know, now this last 48, 72 hours or whatever. Hey, here's what we're thinking. Let's get everyone's opinion. If this happens, this is what we're going to do. If we got to take a U-turn or a left turn or a right turn, this is what we're going to do. So really the whole personnel side with Q and Sears and Kiss and all the scouts, they've done a great job of setting the table for us, getting the coach's opinion on it, and then we go from there, make decisions and go. So he's been phenomenal.
Are there some guys that are candidates for short-term IR, and that some of the guys might be brought back like alongside?
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, that's always, with the IR rules and the PUP rules, I mean, obviously we want those guys, so that's a way to, get guys need to be healthy before we can put them out there, but it's a way to keep guys around here that we think can play.
What went into keeping 12 linebackers?
Say it again.
12 linebackers, what went into keeping?
Yeah, those are kind of versatile pieces to me. Honestly, Josh, they're not just linebackers in my mind. Inside, outside, they do a lot for fourth down, which is critical in those rooms. Big reason why, some of those guys are going to have roles that are huge on fourth down, which we need that phase, obviously, to win a game. And feel good about all those guys going in and playing for us. So we typically rotate a lot of those guys. A lot of them play on game day. You'll see different guys have different roles, and excited about those rooms.
Arias, Whiteheart, some of the undrafted guys, what did they show to get what they
Yeah, I mean, the football character is good and production, and then I think that they're ascending, and we want to keep them part of our team.
You mentioned a couple times, and Monty has mentioned about the interest there was in Joshua back in March. What can you tell us? What was it that didn't allow a deal to get done where if it had, he could have been here all this time?
I think it's the player. honestly, you know, in free agency, you get to pick where you want to go. So that's what that was.
How tough was it just to have the Johns getting started on the IR?
It's tough. I talked to, obviously talked to him, but he's done a great job. He was definitely going to have a role for us, and that's part of the business, unfortunately. Like I talk about the sacrifice that these guys make, and you get an injury like that, you're not going to be able to play. It's tough, but he's got a good frame of mind. He'll bounce back. He'll be resilient. He'll be a player for us for years to come.
With the waiver claims, are you feeling pretty comfortable with what you're going to have to do at center, obviously, after John getting hurt?
Yeah, real comfortable.
When it comes to personnel and picking up guys that were from other teams, how much do your relationships that you developed along the way coming to play, where you could call Philly and be like, hey, what do you know about this guy?
Yeah, honestly, at this point in time of the acquisition period, not much, because a lot of times, just like people are calling us, we have a plan in place, and you don't want to tip off your plan. So you really don't use those relationships as much as you would think. Now in the off season, different story, but at this point in time, not much.
You said Monday that Kyler will start on either one of two lists. Pup obviously being one, IR the other one. I mean, is that a possibility that you can?
Yeah, he's going to start on Pup.
Between Clayton and Josh, what's the biggest thing you're hoping to see in the next week and change?
Yeah, just command and production, and their ability to run the huddle and make plays. You know what I mean, and operate in the way that we want to operate, that we have to operate to give ourselves a chance to win.
Did anybody play their way into a roster spot from the Vikings game?
Say it again.
Just from that last game, did anybody really?
I wouldn't say that, Tyler. I say, it's the full body of work, which that game was important. Our guys knew that game was important. I even told them, I'm not a coach that thinks, hey, just get out of this game and then let's get to next week. Yeah, it was not that for our guys. There was a lot of influx with the roster. This was a big vehicle, a big exposure, a big opportunity for our guys to show us what they could do, and that's what a lot of them did.
I asked you this question during camp. I want to ask it again with everything that's happened. With Clayton, how ready is he to be an NFL starter if he needs to be it?
Yeah, I think he's ready to go.
Coach, thank you.
Okay. Thank you. We'll see you.